least I got save. Deal with you guys. Now freeze you to oblivion. I can light enemies on fire? I didn't even know that was an ailment. There.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
Yeah, it is. Though it's mostly because of the difficulty that I'm on. I'm only playing on hard. Again, there's the difficulty higher than this. And that difficulty operates like a true roguelike, if I remember correctly. Enemies are even harder, and if you completely lose it, then you're going back even further than this. I think entire stages. And, hell, even on hard mode, this game is hard. Mostly if you're not paying attention to enemies. Wow, I missed a lot of feathers here. Yeah. Again, also doesn't help that I'm playing this by myself, so...
This must have been an impressive fortress long ago.
I gotta be especially careful as to where enemies are at all times. Let's see if... you. Gotta deal with the Rafflesia among other things. There we are. I mean, true. But at the same rate, an ally would also have their own unique set of spells too, so... it was a bit of a trade-off. Wow, this guy has complete right of way on this situation. And there are healers behind him. Oh, great. Up that there. See if I can't Ice Blast behind him. Kind of.
Ow!
Actually, beat him with the stick. Feather. And of course, lava area exits. Of course. Larg.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
Use you, hopefully. Heal. Gotta deal with you. By beating you in the head with a stick. Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, with how the last chance system works, they could potentially save your life. Because when you're playing actually, even when you're playing single player, it applies, but it more applies with co-op. The reason why I have the revive is to initiate last chance, and at that point, if there's multiple people, then only one of those people gets revived, and it essentially boils down to whether they can survive the onslaught or not, for long enough to revive their allies. It's essentially a way of forcing cooperation, if that helps. Because the person who gets revived is random, so they'd better know what they're doing, otherwise you're going to be losing a lot of progress and die unnecessarily. Heal. Of course, something stupid happens again. Oh no! Not you again.
Fashionable new accessory in the outback. Who would have thought?
You quick. Yeah, for shielded enemies. Swap a death field. Good to go. And field power. By the look of this, I might not be able to clear this today, which, oh well. I'll probably, well, I did want to look at Roboblast 2 Persona, see what that was like. I'll probably give that the standard hour and a half I usually do. Yeah, I do gamble a little more than I should. It's mostly because, actually, it's not mostly because, but a good chunk of it is that if you freeze enemies, then you deal additional damage with melee, and more often than not, that can make it a hell of a lot easier to take out enemies quickly. If anything, I could say that I over-prioritize it, which leads to a whole bunch of issues. Oh, for the love of crap!
last chance. I'll
This
save
being a
us.
twin-stick shooter, you're supposed to play counters at a distance, but I like beating things to the head with a stick for whatever reason. I'm like this with Mega Man 2. Like, the game gives you so many different projectile attacks to use, and yet I, more often than not, end up sticking with melee attacks and barriers. I'm a bit weird. It works, but I really shouldn't be doing that. Kind of an instance where I like to push the game's buttons, so to speak. Okay, well, actually play the game too, but... You know, that's the weird thing about this. Normally, I am a cautious player, and yet, give me a game like this, and I just want to go ham. Let's see, how to deal with you? Answer like that, I guess. Whoop! Big mistake! Throw up a death field. How to deal with you? Death field. Leave it at that. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I don't know what. Freeze you over. I recently got more aggressive in one of the games you enjoy after like 400 hours. Ow! Which game is that, might I ask? Ow. See if I can't lob an ice field or two in there. You can save distance. Crap. Whew. That's a lot of enemies. A bunch of fire. Seriously? Out of all of that fracas, the healers are the ones who managed to survive that one. Sheesh. It's a... Oh boy. I am totally screwed. Or not. Somehow I'm alive? Left 4 Dead 2. Normally backline. Oh. I have been wanting to try Left 4 Dead 2 at some point. I ended up picking it up during Halloween when it was going for like $3. Maybe for New Year's, just as a hilarity thing. Pass you over. Or not. Yep. Okay. AI is questionable, but yeah, I figured. I've both seen and heard good things about Left 4 Dead co-op. I've been wanting to give it a shot, but I honestly don't have the people around who'd be interested. Zap you. Oh, right, this horde. Ugh. Be a bit more careful. Let's try this. I thought he was gonna run off the pit, but apparently not. Oh well. If he doesn't want to fall into a pit, that's perfectly fine. How can you be simultaneously on fire and frozen? Like, thermally how? Okay, here, all are immune to fire. Up! Pits!
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
Okay, now I'm just flinging spells randomly. Come on, me. Ooh, they landed directly on top of him. Oh boy. Just pin you in place with ice. Crap. Love-hate the bots to the point of shooting them through the head. Well, they're bots. They're a dime a dozen, right? What's a few casualties among frenemies?
Ow! Hey!
Yeah.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
New update makes base game look a lot better. Stock zombies and maps are more dangerous. Oh. Now I'm really glad I picked it up. answer. Okay, maybe that's a bad answer. Get out of the way. Whoop. There we are. Unlocked the Ember Lighter. I wonder what that is. Staff? Could be, actually. Just stab people you. Holy crap. Pop that down. And fire into the crowd. And zombies used to be so predictable you could preempt the spawns and kill them. Oh, they spread out more? Oh, that's really interesting. So enemies got smarter and stronger. Pretty cool, actually. Okay. Maybe I should...
This is our last chance.
You know what? Recycle this attempt, because that was absolutely terrible. Oy. I almost feel like I should focus one side's worth of enemies first, before dealing with the other.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
Yeah. That's a, It essentially creates a trail of damage over time. Fairly annoying. Like, that's pretty much the death element's specialty, I swear. Because both death spells I've got are, hey, we're going to deal damage to an enemy, and it's going to just continually drain them until either the ailment runs out, or the enemy runs out. Because my death bomb... Well, yeah, works like that immediately. My other spell, which steals HP, also works like that. Not exactly a bad thing. I actually kind of like it, but... Even then, it does impressive damage, but not immediately. Which is the big issue, really. Are you lighting these guys on fire? I think you are. That means you need to die immediately. Or as close to immediately as feasible. Oh boy. Heal.
Ow!
There we are. That was a much better attempt. The Staff of Alcyon. Duplicate. Play. There we are. That's fine, That's fine, Daniel. Likely won't be going too much longer anyway. Probably just gonna wrap up this stage and that'll be it. Because at least for my Saturday stuffs, I only have enough time to do 3 hours. As wonky as that sounds. Hey! Jeez. When there are actually enemies around, holy. That time I unlock those. Ooh, I am going to need those. We're just so dense now that charging in with a knife or axe isn't gonna get you easily swarmed. Oh, that's good. But yeah, like, in terms of, Left 4 Dead, I have 0 experience with it. I want to try it. I'm waiting for a good opportunity to just open it and enjoy myself, but I've been a little hesitant ever since the, source hack that came, like, last year, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure it's fixed now, but even then, the after effect from that is still jammed in my head for whatever reason. Ah! Crap.
This is our last
New
chance.
single-player
I'll save
multiplayer
us.
modes. How does that work? Or do they just port multiplayer things to single player? Ice. Spend 15 points in a skill tree before tier 4 is available. Okay, I think my big priority is just gonna be to take care of that guy first. Then I can focus on you. Now to focus on the shielders. And with Summoner left, the Channeler left, I could just take it like that. What was once online can now be played as single player. Oh, good. That's really good to know. That's also really good to know. I thought that was progress.
I'll save us.
Oy. I don't think I didn't see these guys fall. Yeah. Okay, how to deal with this garbage. I guess like that. Holy. Provided there's something else to explode on, it can tear through armor. Jeez. Come on! Healer! Oh, great. Ice. Can't... Yeah, that's ice for ya! If you're not careful, it can completely wreck you from 0 to 1, from 100 to 0. So that's why ice especially, you need to take out first. Of course, that becomes difficult when you have stack-ups like this. Actually, why am I bothering these? Wipe! Okay, the panic was real. Oh my god.
So sorry.
The panic is real. Sure, what's the best idea? What's the best way to take out an enemy? Throw a healing spell at them. In only like 2 situations in the game is that plausible. And we were in neither of those. Okay. I'm gonna need to take out at least one of these guys quick. He just went into the pit. Or... Okay. Bring that there. You know what? I might as well just stall these guys out into deathmatch. Alright, how close are we to the end of the stage?
One more parchment left to find. It was time to steel their resolves for what was coming up ahead.
By the sound of that, I want to say I'm close to the 3/4 mark of the stage.
Oh, what a nice hat.
Yeah, you can keep that one. You can keep that one. Burn you. Whoop. Holy. Enjoy that. Oh, great. My favorite enemy. And there are 2 of them.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
I hate them. I hate them. Why? Favorite workshop item is a mod that replaces the trees with cacti? That sounds amazing. The hell? That just sailed completely through. Bet you could totally get in there. How? I have no idea. Oh good, end of stage. So in that case, I think I'm gonna stop stream here. Resume this in like 2 weeks, I guess. So, for everyone who dropped by, thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support I'm getting. If you want to tune in next week, then Saturdays from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard to noon is Random Games. By the look of it, probably gonna be, SRB2 Persona. And Sundays from 6 p.m. Eastern Standard to 10 is Starbound. These VODs stay up on the Twitch channel for about 2 weeks, then get ported off to YouTube. There's a link in the Twitch channel if you ever want to use that, but otherwise, look up the channel Sage Blake. Currently, we're at 20 subs, and growing slowly. You can also find other things that I've been working on there as well, such as a run of Mag Mammals Episode 0, as well as, well, going to be coming up in a few weeks at least, Bloodstained Randomizer. At any point, if you want to flag me with a game recommendation or just chat, then usually you could find me on a few different Discords, including the SHC Discord, and also the one for Frackin' Universe, by the tag Sage of Magi. You can also find me via Twitter or DeviantArt, also by the same tag. Usually, on DeviantArt, you can find things I've been drawing lately or fiction that I've been writing. But all things settled, I think it's about time I return to the void. Till again, taliki, ne?